Hey there guys, what's going on? It's me Luke91 here and welcome back to the channel, as today I am here with my first ever PUBG Mobile video. I've been trying to record a PUBG Mobile video for a while and I finally have gotten to recording it. Now, I have played PUBG Mobile for a while, and I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I think I'm average, maybe a little bit worse than average. But yeah, so I was at school when I recorded this gameplay, so that is why it's not an actual live commentary by me. Instead, I'm doing a post commentary. I'm gonna hopefully try and commentate the best over this gameplay. Now, I was able to get a win in this match right here, and it has been a long time since I've got a win in a solo match on PUBG Mobile. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead skip to when we are in the plane, even though I've already talked to where we're pretty much into it already, as actually we're almost about to start, as 9 seconds are left on the clock. So I'm just gonna try and commentate the best I can. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you do want to see some more PUBG Mobile, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So we are up in the airplane as it is going towards the east side of the map, and usually whenever I jump, I don't usually go to a lot of the big areas like Pochinki or school or any of those things. As you can see, the plane is going right under or over school and near Pochinki, so I'm just sort of looking to where a good spot might be, and like if I see one, or maybe if I just feel like I'm ready to jump, I'll go ahead and do that. So right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump here, not aiming for Pochinki, but I do see a little farmhouse down there, so that is what I'm aiming for as I'm going to go down there. Hopefully it does have a gun, and if somebody does appear, hopefully I can shoot them, but if not, then we might be in trouble. But either that, or there might not even be a person there. So just skydiving down here. Not going all the way vertically down. Obviously, you want to go sideways so that way I can get there and reach it without having to, land a little bit short and, run a farther distance. It's probably like ordinary for a lot of PUBG Mobile players to use, but we are almost about to land here, and I'm going to go ahead and search the barn first and then search the surrounding houses. So here we go as we touch land here. And let's see what we got, as we have a backpack level 1 along with a flash and stun, some other things, got some bandages and a better backpack. So now that I am done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to this house right here, hopefully having a gun. And sometimes I do struggle a little bit with some certain things, like jumping through windows or trying to get out of windows or opening doors. Right here we find a AKM right there, so we got a gun, which is good just in case we need it. Obviously we are going to need it, but early on, in case there's any people trying to come over. So obviously you saw me there, sort of struggled. I didn't really want to go beside the door because I have the automatic thing on to where it opens it automatically, but yeah, that's basically sort of what you can expect in this video, along with me missing a lot of shots because, like I said, below average, so I'm not gonna have the best accuracy ever, but I am able to kill a few people. So right here we find a ×4 scope, so that'll really come in handy as I continue searching the rest of the parts of the houses. And as you can see, some footsteps appear on my radar, so I'm sort of looking around, wondering where that is. As you can see, then there are some shots up on the map along with some more footsteps, so I decided to go ahead, jump on a ledge, and as you can see right there in front of me, there is the guy. So as you can see, missed the first couple of shots there, but I am able to kill him with the rest here. As you can see, I'm going to sort of scope out because he was looking sort of that direction, and he did shoot his gun, so I was trying to see if there was anybody else over there, but I did not see anything. And I accidentally like to shoot my gun sometimes because my screen is very small, so sometimes when I'm using my finger to sort of move the camera around, sometimes I will accidentally tap the fire button, and sometimes I'll scare the crap out of myself. So searching this guy's loot doesn't have a too much. He does have an energy drink along with some bullets, so I will go ahead and take that. Gonna go ahead and move over to the next house, as it has a helmet, has a smoke grenade. Don't really need that for the most part. Gonna head upstairs. There's a holographic sight, so I can add that to my second gun. A pan, you always need a pan. And you know, basically I'm just scoping out the area, seeing if I can see anybody. If I had to say what playstyle I usually go with, I probably camp a little bit, or a lot most of the time. Sometimes if I'm feeling adventurous, sometimes once I'll loot everything, I'll go ahead and venture out and just sort of move along. But like, I don't really venture out a whole lot of the times when I am in the middle of the circle. For this instance, I am not in the middle of the circle. So you know, just scouting out, looking to see if I can see anybody with my ×4 scope. Don't really see anybody. I decided to go ahead, hop out of my other house, or that house right there, search to see if this house has any loot, which it does not, that I need. Just has a few helmets along with some mags and whatnot, and some smoke grenades. So now I go ahead and go over to this final house right here, see if it has anything that I might be interested in, as it has a Tommy gun. It does have some more bullets along with I believe that was a compressor if I read that right. So got all of that. Gonna go to the barn one more time just to check to see if, you know, there might be anything that I might need, because when I first went there I didn't have a gun, but now I do. So just walking through, it doesn't show me anything that I can have on my weapons. And so just running along here, I think, yeah, I'm gonna go back into this house. As you can see, I shut the door right in front of me, and then I close it. I always like to close the door, you know, to, I don't know, just sort of feel secure, so that way if like somebody does walk into the house, I do know that at least someone is there, even though I can probably hear their footsteps. So again, just sort of camping out in this house that I searched before, trying to see if I can see anybody, you know, seeing if I can get maybe a few pop shots on them. So like right here, just gonna sort of look out the window, see if I can see anybody, which I can't. And sometimes the graphics are a little bit tricky for me anyways, because obviously I run everything on low, because my phone can't really handle medium or high, because it could maybe handle medium, but that'd be maybe pushing it a little bit. I might lag out a little bit, and that's the last thing I need. So right here, I'm done searching for anybody, and I am done looting, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and start running across the field. And I think to sort of shorten this up, I think I'm just gonna make it into a quick little montage. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to the next destination. Alright, so as I'm running along, I'm almost in the safe zone, and I also see some houses up on this sort of cliff hill thing, and so I just decided to go ahead and loot them since they didn't look, or since they don't look to be looted. So I'm just gonna go in here, see if I can find anything, as I see another energy drink and bandages, which will come in handy. And then go into the other house, as you can see I'm struggling there to get into the windows. And as you can see, I sort of came into this room, which is sort of boarded off, so that didn't really help. I'm walking along, and then I sort of, well, I don't really think I noticed anything. I see another energy drink. And so then I was just going to go ahead and go back. And then lo and behold, there's a guy right there, and I aim at him, and I take a couple shots, I miss. He runs into the house, and my dumb self is looking outside to see if I see him at all, and then I noticed that open door, so then I decided to go ahead and go in there. And then as I walk through the hallway, he pops through right there. I did miss a few shots, but I am able to kill him, and that's a second kill of the day, as I'm able to get police vests and a few other things, such as some more ammo and sports drinks. So I'm going to go ahead and loot, gosh, I cannot speak English today, as I normally can't, but I'm just gonna go ahead and loot the rest of the houses, see if I can see anything good, as it sort of lagged me out there back to the hallway where I was originally at. Going back here, getting some more bullets. Was maybe thinking about taking that SKS, but I just decided, goodness gracious, I'm just stuttering all over the place. I just decided to go ahead and keep the loadout I currently had. And basically, I'm gonna search one more house, because obviously you want to search all of it, as I am able to get a quick loot mag, I believe. Just looking around again, shot by accident, which I always do. I always scare myself, because they're like, whoa, who shot them? So I'm like, oh, that was just me, I need to really quit that. But just reloading the gun real quickly, and yeah, now with all those houses out of the way, now it's time to go ahead and move along. So again, gonna put on another quick little running montage, and I guess I'll see you guys when we reach the third destination. Alrighty, now after running a little bit from my current location, I then come upon my third location, which is these two little houses, almost shaped like barns. They look like barns, but they're not. They're really just these sort of giant houses. So again, going through here, don't really see a whole lot of things. Another energy drink, I will take that, as that could come in handy when it comes to the top 10 if we ever do make it. So again, I then hear some footsteps, as you can see on the radar, so then I'm sort of just like searching around, saying, where is this guy? I don't see him. I accidentally shoot there again. I'm saying like, oh, that might reveal my position, but he already probably knows where I am. So continue to search here, look around, and then there he is over there by the house. And surprisingly, he doesn't shoot me, so I'm guessing he was maybe a bot, as I'm able to kill him, as that's my third kill there. And he only has some bullets for me to take, so I will take those, as any ammo helps. And so basically, I am going to search these other two houses right here, and then you know, gotta start booking it towards the, I guess, sort of like the middle of the safe zone, as I don't want to be caught near the edge of the storm, as I'm sort of cutting it close here. I guess I was able to just time it sort of perfectly in order to stay inside the zone. But anyways, I was able to get a few things, but now it is time to go ahead and dip pretty soon, as I go ahead and make a last search, looking at the zone real quickly, seeing where I need to go. So I'm saying like, I need to go to the north. Actually, no, I was waiting for the bombs to go away. I was waiting for the red zone to go away. I'm actually still scouting it out. And now, I think, yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and leave. Where am I going to search this last house? I'm going to search this last house. Obviously, I know this post commentary probably isn't the best, but I promise if I ever do some more PUBG Mobile videos, if I do live commentary, it'll probably sound a little bit better than the post commentary. So as you can see, I'm running past that Jeep. And, you know, you might be wondering, like, why wouldn't you want to take the Jeep? Obviously, it's a whole lot faster to get places. But for some reason, I just sort of like staying on foot, because I sort of feel like you're a bigger target when you are in a vehicle, since they do make noises. So I just prefer to stay on foot instead of, you know, driving in a vehicle and sort of making myself more vulnerable, as it is sort of harder for opponents or enemies to shoot for your vehicle, but at the same time, you know, if you're sort of trying to just be sort of like stealthy in a way, it's not really the most stealthiest way to go. So as I was moving along from those two little giant houses there, I then come upon these other houses over here to my right, and I was debating if I wanted to search them or not, because you never know, there might be somebody in there sort of like me who just might be camping out. and, you know, seeing if they can see anybody pass by. So I said, I'll go ahead and search this giant house right here, and you know, see if I can, you know, maybe see anybody from here. So I'll go ahead, jump in, and I'm gonna check if I do find anything, which I do find a military helmet at that time. Went over here, saw a lot of ammo, but none for my guns. Gonna go ahead and head up the stairs here, as I'm sort of trying to be sneaky, although I don't really need to be sneaky. I could have grabbed the pistol, because you can't have a pistol, but I didn't really focus on that for the most part. So coming over into this room, didn't see anything as it was empty. Coming over into this room, as you can see, I was lagging a little bit, as the ping is sort of rising there, but it didn't affect me too much. It did lower eventually, but again, just some more pistols. As then, as you can see, there's a pistol right there over the ledge. I then decide to go ahead and grab that pistol, and so now I have free guns if I need it. Coming over to this ledge, not a whole lot, just another smoke grenade, some ammo, and a pistol. And then again, just sort of scouting out, seeing if I can see anybody and try and get some, you know, shots on them for some damage. But that is not the case again, as I'm just sort of, you know, just chilling here for the most part. And, you know, just sort of looking around, just rechecking, sort of just staying here until I feel ready to leave. And good thing I did not go down the stairs. You can see footprints right there, and watch what happens. Buddy comes right up to me, and I freaking murder him with my AKM, as he does have, I believe, some more bullets and a sports drink for me. So good thing I did not go downstairs in that instance, or else it might have not ended the way it did in this video. I was sort of surprised by that. Like, he just ran right into me. I was just standing there sort of clueless almost, and when I saw him there, that's when I just started shooting, because like at the time I was sort of like occupied on something else, but then I saw like, oh, there's this guy who's right in front of me, so then I just shot him. So as you can see, the storm is closing in on us here, so we are going to have to move again. Sort of scouting out, seeing if I can see anybody who's just running by, and seeing if I can get some shots on him. As you can see, nothing pops up for me, so still just debating on when I want to leave, when I feel ready to, and just sort of switching guns. Now I don't really see how that scope would be much better than my ×4. But as you can see, looking at the storm again, making sure I know when to leave, as it's closing in here, and I check it, and I said, okay, well, it's time for me to go ahead and leave this house pretty soon. So again, the red zone's right there, so I don't really want to walk into that. I just sort of want to walk around it. I've never been, I don't know if the red zone does, I mean, I'm guessing it probably does do damage to you since it does drop bombs, but I've never been affected by the red zone once, because like I've been running through it, but the bombs have never hit me. So again, just sort of scoping out everything, seeing if I see some people, checking the map again, you know, sort of seeing when I should leave. And no, for the most part, I am pretty diligent of checking the map and seeing of when I need to leave and go ahead and head into the safe zone. So here, as you can see, I'm sort of ready to go ahead and leave my current little house I've been set up in here. As I don't know, I might have been lagging a little bit here from the looks of it, but I am ready to go ahead and leave. So I go ahead, head downstairs. I could have maybe jumped down from the second level, as you can see there, struggling to get through the window there again, but I think it's from third story houses that it does do fall damage to you, not second story houses. But I played it safe there because I didn't want to, you know, take any damage. And again, gonna be running here for a little bit, so again, I'm just gonna speed up, do a little bit of montage, and see you again when we stop. So after running from my current location over to sort of a little bit more the middle of the safe zone, I've then arrived at this little hut, or safe base, whatever you want to call it, and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna camp in here, and if anybody comes into my little base, I'm gonna take their heads. Because I remember one time I was playing a match, not like recently, but like it was a little bit back, but I remember I was playing a match, and I came onto one of these, and there was just a guy who was laying down sort of like I was, and he just sort of killed me right there. So that's sort of one thing that you got to be wary of, because you never know when there might be some people in those little houses. You know, most of the time there aren't really, but you can never be too sure. So as you can see, again, the storm, I have to move here from my little thing again, so I'm not going to be taking any heads today. But then I hear some bullet shots, and then I'm saying, well, since I have a ×4 scope, maybe I can kill whoever's shooting. So sort of looking, trying to see wherever the bullets are coming from. I don't really see anything in the direction that it's telling me to look. Obviously, it's not going to be directly on point, but you know, it's obviously that's where the bullets are coming from. They're coming from somewhere over there near the storm. So again, I'm just sort of looking, as you know, I still have time. I don't really have to worry about the storm too much. As you know, there's like a minute left. So I continue to look, and then I see the dude there, take a few shots, of course, miss. So then I'm trying to say, okay, I gotta kill this dude. It's my mission to kill this dude if I can. Again, I see him right there through the tree, and I just tried taking some more shots. And of course, I miss every single one, as you know, that sort of frustrated me. So I'm saying, okay, I'm switching to this gun. I thought he was gonna run directly at me, but he didn't. So then, taking some more shots, he runs by that rock, and then I'm able to finally kill him there. I guess he must have had some damage already from somebody who maybe he was fighting and already killed, because it only took a few shots to hit him, because I know I did not hit him with all those shots I used before. So again, took whatever he had. I think he had like another military helmet and maybe some other thing like some ammo. But as you can see, we are in the sort of almost top 10 region, as it's basically 10 other people and me. So far looking pretty good, as I've killed 5 people, and as a certain person by the name of QJB says, it's crunch time, clutch time, whatever you want to call it, and that is what it is right now, as the last 10 people are now all sort of confined into this one little area, and everybody's just trying to get that big old winner chicken dinner. I said that wrong, but I was able to fix it at the end, although I already said it wrong in the first place, so that already sort of ruins the whole purpose. But again, so just sort of run here, gotta make it to the safe zone. As you can see, another person died, so now it is 9 people left in this little zone here. And so now I'm really close, the closest I've gotten so far to getting a win, and I can't mess this up. As you know, I really want to get a solo win, as it's been a long time since I've gotten to taste victory by myself. I have gotten some victories with like friends before, and like some squads and duos matches before, but not a solo win in a while. So as you can see, we arrive on the safe zone here, and you know, there's not a whole lot of places to where we can hide. There's a few houses that people can hide in, but now it's just sort of time to, you know, make sure you don't make any mistakes, and you really keep an eye out for any other enemies. So that is what I'm doing right here. As you can see, now it's 8 people left, as another one died. As you can see, there was a dude right there, of course, shooting at him, but of course I did get a shot there, but of course I missed every other single shot. Like I said, below average PUBG Mobile player here. Absolute trash. Of course, if I maybe had like a better phone, like performance wise, I could have maybe done a little bit better, but that's still no excuse that I missed all my shots. Whether you're running on a low graphic phone or a medium high performance phone, it still doesn't make up that I missed almost all those shots except one. So again, I'm going over to where this guy went to see if I can see him again, and you know, try and take his yak. So just sort of looking, seeing if I can see him at all, which I do not. So I sort of run over here to the edge of the zone, and you know, seeing if I can see him again. As you can see, I come upon these rocks, which will sort of come in handy. So as I come up right to here, I sort of use these rocks as my cover, as I then use my scope, and then I see a guy right there, of course, again, taking shots, and of course, missing every single one. Didn't hit one shot at all. Look at that. What is that? Okay, I did hit a shot there. But I mean, what is this aim, bro? And well, not here, but obviously, there was a guy right above my scope there. If you sort of look back at it, there was a guy right there, but obviously, this guy sort of spotted me, as he does take a few shots at me, but I sort of feel like I have the upper hand on him. As I do have some cover, he's just standing there in open sight. He then decides to crouch. So I'm saying, like, is this a bot or is this a real person? As, you know, still missing all those shots as he's literally just standing still. But again, I want to kill this guy. So again, I start shooting at him. Once I hit him, I'm guessing that's probably a bot. But, you know, I did get him there. And then, final shot. I'm saying, like, when is this dude gonna die? And then he dies there. I didn't want to go over there to try and get his loot, because obviously the storm was pretty close there, and I don't want to risk going all the way over there. So now there's only 4 people left. I have 6 kills. I'm now in the top 5, but I ain't stopping at a top 5. I'm going for that dub, baby. So I'm looking around, seeing if I see anybody, if I still see that dude who I think was over there. Obviously there's that dude's loot who I just killed. Sort of looking, don't see anybody, just being very careful, checking all around me, making sure that nobody sneaks up on me, seeing if I can see anybody, again, get some pop shots on them here. Looking at the house, there's nobody there, near those little apartment buildings, as you know, the storm sort of almost engulfed all of that anyways, but again, just keep looking. I look over there to the trees, don't see anybody. You know, obviously there's only 3 people left, so, you know, looking really hard, trying to, you know, make sure I can pay the best attention, I don't miss anybody. So again, just sort of looking back at those buildings there, looking around the field if anybody is close here at all. And again, don't see anybody. There's nobody by those trees, and I'm still looking, but I do forget that. So I did find a dude there, but I shot at him late. So again, I did sort of forget that the storm was upon me, and that's right behind me. So I'm just sort of sitting here as the storm is then closing in on me, and I fail to recognize that pretty soon I'll see that the storm is, you know, right there. As you can see, it's moving in on me right there, and pretty soon the screen will change blue. And right now, maybe? Nope, there it goes. So I'm just like, oh shoot, I gotta run. I totally forgot about the storm. As you can see, it takes down a whole lot of my health, and I am barely able to make it back into the safe zone just before the storm killed me. If I was maybe just a second slower, I think I probably would have been toasted, and I would have been really mad just because I made some dumb mental mistake and died to the storm. So luckily, I do have med kits, and obviously, as you can see, there's only 1 person left, and it's that dude who ran over there as the second person died to the storm. So now it's between me and this dude. So as you can see, I'm taking all my energy drinks so that way I can have a full shield, making sure I reload all my guns to be ready to go into this 1v1 against this dude. As you know, I am 1 kill away from getting me a chicken dinner. So again, sort of hiding behind these trees because obviously it's not a whole lot of cover. I know that guy is over there, and I know that he sort of has the advantage right now, that he does have a house, but I do not see him anywhere, so then I go ahead and decide to advance up, see if I can see him at all. Now, as you can see in that window, I sort of feel, I kept thinking that was a person, but it was not, as it was either like a door or something. And that's why I sort of always zoomed in there. So just sort of looking over there, seeing if I can see him at all, which he isn't. I go back to this window, so I get blocked by the tree real quickly. I look in there, and you know, again, or it might be that plant. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. I think it might be the top of that little plant there. No, it might not be. As you you can see, I get this little notification from my booster saying 85% RAM used. I'm like, I'm trying to win this PUBG Mobile match real quickly. So again, just start looking around. You know, I'm in the safe zone. As you can see, it's getting very small. Although it might not be that bush. Never mind. So again, I'm saying, like, where is this dude? I just want to find him and kill him and get this freaking dub and let this game be over. Because, like, whenever I get into, like, the top 10 or, like, another, like, top 3 situation, my heart is racing and I am so nervous. Because I just want to get this win so badly. Not to mention, I haven't gotten the win in, like, who knows how many months. So again, I come over here to this wall, see if, like, you know, if he's over here at all. And I didn't want to advance past there, because obviously, you know, if I did go there, it wouldn't have been good for me anyways. So I was almost just going to say, I'm just going to ride out the storm and make him come to me. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to wait here forever. You know, it's going to take a while for the storm to really get confined to where eventually he'd either have to come and find me or that I have to go towards him. So, you know, just sort of scouting it out here, sort of saying, do I just want to wait it out, or do I want to sort of go and find them? As you can see, I look through this little crevice here, I don't see him at all. So I'm like, where is this dude? I'm surprised he didn't go into the house, because for sure, he would have had the advantage there. So again, just sort of scouting around, saying, do I stay or do I go? Like that song says, I don't remember who sang it before. You know, just sort of scouting it out, deciding, do I go and find the dude, or do I stay here and make him come to me? As you can see, the storm is closing in here. And you know, I think you guys will probably know what decision I make pretty soon. As you know, I'm just sitting here. And I decide, okay, time to man up. If I'm gonna get this win, I'm gonna go have to find him myself. So I went ahead, went through there. He's not in the garage. I'm saying, like, where is he? Walk through here, and there he is. Shoot him right up, and that's the game right there. My game did freeze, but I will show you the stats right here, and holy cow, what a game that was. And yeah, that's basically my first PUBG Mobile video. Good to be able to record a video and get, you know, a win. As you can see, connection to server lost, so sometimes that happens. It would have been cool to have been able to see, like, the winner chicken dinner thing, but unfortunately that did not happen for me. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this PUBG Mobile video. I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you would like to see more, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.